Jamaican dancehall artist Vybz Kartel will know his fate as the Privy Council decision has been set. Greetings, greetings, and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's your favorite Jamaican. It's Rastafari over here on People TV. Thank you for tuning into the Rastaman channel. If it is your first time tuning in, hit that red subscribe button. Fill up the Rastaman panel. Incarcerated dancehall artist Vybz Kartel and his co-convicted should know their fate next week when the judgment of the murder appeal case is handed down by the Privy Council, the fifth and highest tier of the Jamaican court system. The Privy Council announced Friday that the judgment will be handed down on March 14 at 11 a.m. Jamaica time. The internet I got stuck. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be reporting on it. Vybz Kartel, whose real name is Adidja Palmer, was convicted on March 13, 2014, along with fellow applicant Shawn Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John's of murder of Clive Williams, a.k.a. Lizard, Lord Reed, Lord Lloyd Jones, Lord Briggs, Lord Burrows, and Lady Simler hear their appeal during a two-day hearing in the UK Privy Council February 14. A Privy Council document outlined the issue in the appeal that was heard was whether the conviction are safe in light of the following grounds of challenge. Should the trial judge have excluded the telecommunication evidence relied on the prosecution? How should the judge have handled the allegation that there were attempts to bribe members of the jury during the trial? Should the juror or the particular juror said to have offered the bribe have been discharged? Was the judge wrong to invite the jury to reach a verdict late in the day, given the special circumstances of the case? Ladies and gentlemen, after a trial lasts 64 days before the trial judge and the jury in the Home Circuit Court of Kingston, Jamaica, the appellant were convicted of Mr. Williams' murder. The prosecution case was that the appellant murdered Mr. Williams on 16 August 2011 after he failed to return two unlicensed firearms which the second appellant, Mr. Palmer, had given him for safekeeping. Mr. Williams was not seen or heard from after that date, and his body was never been found. The police took the appellant into custody on 30 September 2011 and seized the cellular phones. The prosecutor relied heavily on the evidence derived from these phones, which was taken from a copy of a CD-ROM provided by the telecommunication provider in response to the police request. At the trial, the appellant challenged the admissibility of its telecommunication evidence. They argued that the police requested the telecommunication company and the company's provision of data to the police were carried out in breach of the Interception of Communication Act. Further, the evidence had been obtained in breach of the fundamental rights of the protected of privacy and communication agreement by the characters of the fundamental rights of freedom contained in the Jamaican Constitution. However, the trial judge ruled that the telecommunication evidence was admissible. During the trial, the judge became aware of an allegation that the jury had attempted to bribe others for offering 500,000 Jamaican for a particular outcome. After investigation and allegations and consideration in which counsels of both the prosecution and the defendant, the judge decided that the trial should proceed. He did not discharge the juror or the particular juror said to have offered the bribes. The judge finished his assuming summation and summed up at 3:42 p.m. on 13 March 2014. The jury returned at 5:35 p.m. when the forewoman told the court that the jury had not reached an unanimous verdict. The judge sent the jury out again at 6 p.m. and they returned, and by a majority of 10-1 convicted the appellant for the murder of Mr. Williams. The court appealed, dismissed the appellant appeal against conviction. The appellant then appealed to His Majesty in council. That decision will be promulgated on March 14. I mean, the 14th of March, the Privy Council from England will tell Addy the decision if he is going to rotten for lizard missing body or if he's going to be out free in the street trying to make ends meet. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. Leave your comment. Let me know if you think Addy do it or if the government are just a beat and teach. You're gonna teach. Them said them Kwengwe lizard for 2 shows, and it appears that the Privy Council on March 14 I go roll. You are gonna teach. Subscribe to the channel. More for know what you think. If you think that Vybz Kartel should spend 30 years in life for the life of Clive Williams, aka Lizard, when there's no body, there's no weapon that was found. Let me know if you think the government will deal with him like a clown. More life, more joy. Remember against little girls and boys, a government invent crime. It's not a rhyme. I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV reporting live. Vybz Kartel will know his fate as Privy Council decision is set for March 14 to see if he's going to believe in the king or the queen. Subscribe, like, and share to the Rastaman channel below the Rastaman panel. I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. Talk to them.
Hey, Deep Roots, man. How you guys doing out there? We having a good time, man. We're right in Fort Lauderdale Beach. We got dancing, we got party, we got beautiful women. We doing good things over here. Deep Roots, man. Keep it real.
Fire,